Fala galera, estamos começando mais um episódio da série Divinity Original Sim Enhanced Edition, né? Vamos lá, no episódio passado a gente parou aqui, prestes a entrar na fogueira, né?
As you try to enter the church, the statues that flank its heavy oaken doors address you.
Hold your horses, stranger. This holy hall may be entered by those who are loyal to the goddess only. And even eyes of stone can see you are no such creature. Ha! Who are those loyal to the goddess, it asks. They are those who have seen the powers of blood, ignorant one. It is a wish we cannot grant, unless you prove you have knowledge of the goddess. How is she known among the loyal? The exalted one. She who speaks for the goddess.
Right, deixa eu tentar aqui.
You feign piety to cloak ignorance.
Fogo, terra não dá, né? Tudo que ela... Nossa, é veneno mesmo. Boa.
Shock to the core!
Only the finest takes like us.
dance within your veins.
I guess someone else got here first.
I needed that.
Ah, Source Hunter. Have you come to lend your blood to our cause? How much simpler all this would be if only it were so. Still, I cannot blame you for struggling against me. What reason have you to trust me that your efforts are misplaced? But now, with Brachus Rex nearly risen, there's little more you can do to hinder me. Perhaps for the better. When we first met on the beaches of Sicile, I underestimated you. That blunder has cost me dearly. Still, after all, the end is coming. The end of sorrow, the end of pain. And here I thought you'd seen it yourself. Tell me, what is the imp historian doing, if not begging you to divert the void? So, you're familiar. You know as well as I that the void is coming. In fact, if I am very precise, it's already here. But you need not be afraid. I have chosen a dark and dangerous path. But I vow that my only wish for all of Revellon is the soft hush of silence. Brachus Rex was the forefather of our cause, the original Immaculate. His resurrection, wouldn't you like to meet him? The sorcerer your order was formed to destroy. Follow me.
Darkness.
The unending darkness.
the way to my boot soles. Striking it rich!
A hidden switch. Perhaps it's something to do with opening that hatch. A switch much like the first. Could there be more? Three down, but how many to go? What was that? I heard the sound of scraping in the main hall.
So many folks in dark robes passing through here. I've always wondered if those fancy yellow necklaces they're always flashing are made of...
Strange magic here. How will we deactivate it?
That cultist must have used some kind of key or spell to get through.
Source Hunter. By the health of the Seven, you're here. There may yet be hope. Perhaps you remember me as a healer. But gods, what a herald of death. I'm beyond redemption now. But you alone may save Sicile, may save all of Rivellon from the horror I've summoned. King Bracchus. Bracchus Rex from the tales of old. He lives. The mad Source King, the Lord of Chaos. I've done a terrible thing. I've raised a mad king from beyond the grave. I imagined so very foolishly that I'd be able to extract an ancient secret from him. I'll tell you all I know, Source Hunter. Resurrected, revived. The king lives, but not as the man he once was. He retains the mark of the last of the mad Source Kings he was. The tyrant who nearly condemned Rivellon to oblivion. He began the War of Wars, marching brother against friend, until every land and home burned. It was during this dark time that your order, the Source Hunters, was formed. Bracchus was defeated, and Source outlawed from the land. Bracchus was a dangerous monster, but he achieved things no man or mortal could have dreamt of. He alone is... I promised to extract this secret for a woman calling herself the Conduit. In exchange, she vowed to reveal to me a certain power of her own. In hindsight, I was given a great stone, a bloodstone. but more charged with life than any I'd seen. The conduit said it would imbue Brackus with life enough to share the secret she craved. But what he has become, his powers have all returned, and I cannot stop him. My failures are so many, I can hide them no longer. In my pursuit of the Source King, I've the ghoul that guards the lighthouse, the Baron of Bones, the twins by fire joined. Their ghastly faces haunt me, and they undead, Source Hunter, unkillable. I fear this plague may never end, no matter how many times the rotten dead are defeated. Curse her name, her hell-sent promises. She claims to be a link between her goddess and the world of men. I never believed her divine claims. It was she who showed me that bloodstone could be used for more than healing. Her stones, particularly powerful and potent, what could turn any soft soul towards wickedness? The conduit had shown me how to raise skeletons and zombies from their graves. But what I craved was something far more rare. A second life. A true second life. Now the conduit's promise seemed simple. A secret for a secret. I'd tell her how to break the soul forge. You can defeat the unholiness I've raised, Source Hunter. You can save the countless innocents that will perish under the Source King's mad.
So Theliran believed that by unleashing these monsters, he'd learned the secret to resurrecting his beloved wife.
Only a true devil would cause such destruction for a bit of fancy necromancy.
He'd feed Seal to the health...
Love so complete can cloud even the best man's judgment.
Aye.
Caralho. Caralho, só isso. Pera aí, vamos conversar aí com os jovens.
Here now, one who comes to watch the spectacle, to see the sovereign of the source ascend again. Or perhaps you are the first in a long... Oh, by the emerald eyes of the goddess, would you believe that I can still feel it ever so vaguely? But my followers have done it. They have done it like I knew they would. Blood, the thick red gravy, the source of soup. How long has it been, I wonder, my first repose in death? An hour? The time it takes the seas to tear down cliffs. It is of no matter. Not a thing. There was a woman once that went by that name. And oh, my sister dearest, Cassandra and her man cat. Mere pets of mine, the both of them. Tools to bruise and break as I saw fit. They bled so very beautifully. The reason for my resurrection, O simplest of spirits, is that I was destined to be. Were it not for the vainglorious fools that raised me now, it would have been another, perhaps wiser being that would have done so in time. And time is of no matter. Only a woman seeks my secret, for her soul is entwined with another's. Yes. Where once they were inseparable, now they have grown apart in purpose and intent. But my secrets are mine to keep. Perhaps when she lies shivering before me, pledging alliance to her king, I will break her forge before I break her. A fable I may have become as time dragged on, but a fact I am once more, little one. Don't all of you miserable mortals realize I embraced source? I drank it, made it part of my blood and my being. And so a warlord became a sorcerer, and a sorcerer, armies amassed, too many. Scores I slew, too few. Death took me, too soon, but not for all time. A source hunter. No matter. They still smell like you do, by the by. Your brother and sister hunters, as they closed in a round. I had but to look at them, and they rusted their chainmail where they stood. I undid. Alas, that there were too many, as there clearly are too many of you still. Although life renewed has made me rather peckish. And from the looks, yes, look at you. Plump as a leech bulging with freshly sucked blood. My horrors, stand by.
Caralho. Aí fica sem condição, né? Aí.
Heartbeats too slowly to sustain me.
Não tem condição nenhuma.
nimble as a fox!
Não, pera aí, gente. Assim não dá, não.
I kicked him for a dry shirt!
É difícil, só se eu mandar um pra morrer primeiro, né? Vamos ver aqui. Resistência a fogo, né? Certo. Você vai dividir aqui, objeto, ok, dividir objeto, ok, dividir objeto, ok. Você bota aqui. Corre, 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 corre. Caralho, não adianta de que então? Caralho. Meu amigo. Não tem como chegar. Calma aí.
And the earth shall take the guise of hell.
tudo menos fogo, né? Peraí. Minha rodada de criar. Tá. O negócio é derrubar ele primeiro.
Bad news travels fast.
Tem que aproveitar enquanto ele tá assim, né? Aí, você tá de brincadeira, né? Boa, garoto. Sai daqui.
Is the final end of Brackus Rex.
May his soul remain in the depths of hell for good.
Como é que não faz, hein? Cara, vamos lá. Esse aqui é todo mundo veneno. Isso aí, nada.
Wherever you go, there I am.
Death is its own deliverance.
O negócio é chegar congelando, né? E manter em status que ele não conseguisse atacar, né? Porque
Back on my feet again.
eu também dei a sorte de quando eu evoluí, né? A vida de todo mundo recuperou. Isso me ajudou bastante.
I needed that.
Vou botar em criar para poder criar os arcos com os elementos, né? Ainda é melhor guardar aqui.
The king is dead. Long live... well, not he. He came close though, Brachus Rex. Close to fulfilling his dream. As a ghoul, no more was he reborn. Exactly the type of base necromancy I abhor. But now that he is dust at our feet, I can't help but feeling a morsel of pity. The work of ages, the desire beyond death, we undid with a simple stroke of the sword. No beauty? Oh, how you are mistaken. Life, it is such a precious commodity. There is much simple irony to be found in these exploits, but at the heart of it lies an equally simple endeavor, which is to overcome death. If it were possible, is to attain. Still, all this talk about immortality hits the raw and ragged I've got my eyes on the prize. Ooh!
Source Hunter, is it safe? Have you done it? Please tell me that you have sent Brachus Rex to the grave once and for all. magnificent. Oh, truly wondrous. I was so fearful, petrified almost in the knowledge that I might see. I'm a wizard hunter, and that means I've seen many centuries pass me by. They weren't always. I was once under Brachus' thrall, bound to him by perfidious magic. Life was an endless cycle of servitude, torture, and, as you can imagine, I was afraid beyond all measure that the fiend would enslave us all once more. But he hasn't, and he never will. Thank you. I will never forget this act of valor. So you have heard of her? Yes. I knew Cassandra. She was a sweet girl when we met. Hardly a woman yet. We were fast friends in those days. Aye, more than friends. Until he took her down to the dungeons and she returned a woman no longer. A twisted lich had she become, with a twisted... He remorselessly and relentlessly sought ways to cheat death. Cassandra and he were soul-forged, so he knew that if she would die, and so he turned her into a lich. Turned her into a creature neither living nor dead, so that he could break the soul forge without destroying himself in the process. Giving the matter no further thought, he rid his sister of her humanity, so as to rid himself of a spell that could threaten him. Such a man was Brachus Rex. As your swords and spells have demonstrated, though, to this world's everlasting contentment is direct... I don't know. When the Source Hunters besieged Brachus' castle, I sought only to escape. I never heard of her again. Yes, I longed for freedom, for release. When you have foiled one of Leandra's vile designs, that much is certain. It is therefore imperative that we find her sister Ikara. As you've learned from the accursed duo that was Jake and Evelyn, I will vouch for her gentle nature, but alas, I cannot vouch for her current state of mind. Has she been corrupted by her sister, perhaps? What I do know is that she lives in a cabin deep in Lacula Forest to the north. If anywhere, that is where I advise. Very well, Hunter. My gratitude...
That's it. Brachus Rex is dead. The way he spoke about our forebears was horrific. I wonder how many Source Hunters had to die before the Source King was deposed.
He was a man utterly corrupted by Source. Don't waste a moment thinking on his crimes, especially not when we have a world of work ahead of us.
Yes, forward is the...
Madhouse. I ought to be serving my kin.
Boot soles!
Agora um monte.
And well met you are. Did you... The theory is this. You are not you. Or rather, you are you, but you is not all there is to you. And that goes for... I think that you carry two souls inside of you. One that belongs to the mortal human beings that you are. You remember that segment of the tapestry your efforts helped to mend, don't you? The two great generals? How they led the battle against the Void's first attack on Rivellon? It would explain a lot, wouldn't it? Your connection to the Void, your presence here at the end of time. True, the mystery of Starstone remains, but at this rate, as luck would have it, a new portal awaits. Perhaps answers do as well, sir?
A second soul? Do you think it could be true?
Why not? You don't have to convince me there's something infinitely great innate to my being.
Huh?
What have we here? A study?
Wonderful. About time you got an education.
Guardians, dear guardians, when I see your faces, it is like the barriers of time tumble in upon themselves. But oh, how my heart aches when I think of the duty you adopted. It was more than even the gods had the right to ask of you. In a raptured world, wherein all resolve had crumbled, you renounced life and liberty to stand guard. When I despair, I think of your sacrifice. In my darkest hours,
Good thing to be cherished.
Even though apparently we had to give up life and liberty for that to happen. Holy light, offspring of heaven, firstborn. Which way I fly is here. Myself am here, but in the lowest deep. A lower deep still threatening to devour this homestead opens wide. Whence thou returnest, and whither wentest, I know. To ask or search, I blame thee not. For Rivellon is as the book of the gods before thee set, wherein to read his wondrous works and learn his seasons, hours or days or months or years.
might I serve our mission? Threads I weave and tales I see, all will I tell. Her story is the story of 1,000 tales. Once upon a time, her favorite words, she was of incalculable, wherever they hid, she found them. What plans they thought most secretive, she knew them. Teller of secret.
Away before you've tried some of the ocean's finest bounty. How many crab claws would you like? 3? 11?
Orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Not in the mood for cheese. Their excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Norman lamb.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes. Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes. Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Delicious dogfish. Yours for a scrap of gold each.
Potatoes.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish. Yours for a scrap of gold each.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch
solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows. No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Feed a big cheese on your brook with a wheel and a good stuff.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Aim straight, aim true. Arrows by the dozens.
Not the move for cheese. No excuses or holes to the slice of this fine performance. Feed a big cheese on your brook with a wheel and a good stuff.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
Not the move for cheese. No excuses or holes to the slice of this fine performance.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Dearest customer, I've never seen an aura so plagued by ether. Thank Astarte, I've just the earth scroll to ground you.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Lonesome, spiritless, perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine. Toe of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn.
E se eu combinar esse mesmo arco com melhoria? Tá. E aqui, deixa eu ver esse aqui. Espera que tem fogo, né? aumentada boa, né? Legal. Terra, água, fogo e ar.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
Falar com ele aqui que eu acho que ele pode ter alguns itens bacaninhas.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real.
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter.
Já mudou aqui. Beleza, galera, vamos ficando por aqui com esse episódio. Se gostou, deixa um like, compartilha aí. Valeu!